Ooh, almost went into the wrong song after that, huh? Although it would have been a nice one to dive into, wouldn't it? I think so. What's going on, everybody? It is I, the Loaf King. Welcome back to the Lunchbox. And today we are continuing in Silent Hill F. Got this like rip on our shirt. I can't remember how we got this. But I think as we progress, things are gonna like deteriorate more and more on our regular outfit. I see so many people wearing those other outfits, mind you. I'm talking about the bunny outfit, and I think there's a third one too. But I just it takes me out of it, man. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I know there might be some like at least some like context behind it towards the character, but I can't do it. The pink bunny girl outfit, unless she wore that as a child, I even then I still can't see myself putting that outfit on. Not that I can. I don't have access to it because I didn't get like the deluxe version of the game. So yeah. But regardless, thanks for those that came back through to see this. We're gonna continue. I know I haven't played too many horror games the past couple of days per se, but know that we do have more of this coming out, and we also have a playthrough of Little Nightmares 3 coming too with me and Magic, so stay tuned for that. Those watching the edited YouTube version of this, more than likely you already have seen the first part in the live stream or something. But yeah, that's besides the point. We need to continue. Where do we need to go? All the way over there to Shoe's house. So I guess the question is, how do we actually get back over there? I guess we can cut through the grass and stuff, right? Or would it be ideal to go back the way that we came through the house, go along there? Yeah, that might have to be the play. Makes the most sense to me. Wait, no, we used this. I'm honestly a little unsure. We're gonna find out. I see John in chat, so I'm gonna be chatting with him as well. All right, so we're going backwards. Turn around. I clearly need to go. Oh, wait, hold on. Raise that up a little bit. Ooh. Had to make sure the audio is actually high enough. Let's see. So we went there. No, this is where we came from, actually. So if I'm right, we go through here, then we make a left. This shit is still blocked off. Can't go through that way.
Where did that big one go?
Good question, Hinako. Shinigami dance. Can we go back through here? No, we can't crawl up there. Okay, not a problem. We'll just simply go This way. Oh, there they go. Okay.
Hinako! Over here!
Cutscene.
You okay, partner? No monsters on your tail, are there?
No, I'm good.
Shoot, how much longer are you gonna keep up this partner routine? You talk to her like she's a schoolboy.
I call her partner because she's my partner. I've never treated her like a girl.
Now that you mention it, yeah, you haven't.
Enough small talk. Let's go.
Rinko. Rinko. Yeah, ugly individual. What the hell is that? Oh, nah. I like the way they just walked into my life. All right. We went that way already, so there's no need to do that. Let's go down and dang, how would we get there? I guess we'd have to go at some point up and to the right. Whose house is that? I am rusty too, y'all. Okay. Looks like I can keep following Shu and Rinko for the time being.
Is it just me, or are there more of those weird monsters?
Well, all sorts of weird aliens kept popping up when we played Space Wars, right?
Hinako, has anyone ever told you that when you talk to Shu, you sound kind of manly?
We just got into the habit of talking like this, I guess.
I mean, we've been hanging out with each other since we were little kids.
So that's why you two didn't get into a relationship, huh?
We don't need to talk about that right now. Let's go.
Really don't need to be talking about that. Like, why are you bringing up this conversation in the middle of this like situation? It's complicating the fuck out of everything. I gotta stay ready to dodge. Who knows what can happen any minute. Okay. Hold on, chat. Hold on. There we go. All right, cool. Sorry about that. Had to manage sending something to my father. You know what? Might be a dumb move. I can completely accept that. But I'm actually going to go this way. If the game lets me. Capsule. Looks like I can't get there from this side. I gotta go around. So I got a red capsule from that. To me, that's not a bad trade-off. But we still have to figure out our next move. And I also want to get back to the okay. A baseball bat? An ordinary base wooden bat. I would play a lot with this a lot, so I feel right at home. Yeah, variety. Okay. I wonder if any of the weapons are stronger than the other. I think it's RT to counterattack. Dead. Okay, there's a decent amount of durability on this weapon. One, two, three. There we go. Fade out of existence. Give me the bandage. We move. That's the grab, isn't it? Come on. Nope, you tried it. Oh, come on. What? I'm wasting health now. You're done. So back attacks are definitely effective.
I need to find a new weapon.
No, we need to change our weapon. I like the bat though, overall. This wasn't here before, or it wasn't here before, or I just simply forgot about it for some reason. Either way, what does divine water do? Fully restores max sanity and reduces sanity damage taken for a short time. I don't really want to sell the items like that. So, gotta kind of choose. We have so much Aria. I gotta let something go. Max sanity. And what does a Ramoon do? Greatly restores current max sanity. And divine water fully restores max sanity. And Ramoon max sanity can also be used as an offering. We're gonna do the Ramoon. Oh, we can't. Damn. All right, well, hold on. Maybe we can still make this work. If I... Why is there nothing to replace it with? Trying to think, like, why can't I? Am I forgetting something? The blackest of tears right now. Let's see. Oh wait. Does that count? Hold on. There's only one way to find out. Let's try I don't even have that stuff in my inventory. Can fix that though. Not a problem. Let's go to items. Go to Yokon. We're gonna equip it. Then we're gonna eat one. And now let's check our inventory to see if it dropped by one. It didn't. So just being in my inventory alone, it counts as a slot taken up. That's crazy. Well, you know what? I already have 3 divine waters. I don't really need it at this point. I know I want to grab everything, but like at the same time, I gotta really be realistic. Some things you gotta leave behind or replace with something else. All right, so shoe wood that way. I'm not gonna go that way just yet. I'm gonna go this way and try and get that note. Oh God. Yeah, fill every piece. Path is being blocked. Okay. So I can't go that way either. Is there anywhere else I can go? It's another first aid kit. I mean, let's be real. If we're choosing between the first aid kit and the bandages, it only makes sense to have the First aid kit. Does it take a long time to put that on though? I can't remember. Cause yeah, I think it might be smarter to actually let the bandages go. We'll see if I regret that later, but I think that was definitely the play to do right there. Like what am I, why am I holding back and just only keeping the bandages just because I could have bandages in my inventory when I could have a full first aid kit? Real men drink Otari beer. That is a random flyer right there, but sure, you know. Anyway, she went left. We'll go over there in a second and deal with Renko's bullshit. But first, nothing. Okay. Just had to double check. Had to make sure. Oh, wait, what's this? Red capsule. And we're off. Here we go with Big Brother.
What is that? Oh no, it's so disgusting.
These things, these sick monsters, are they spreading across the whole town?
We can't go that way then. There's too many.
We'll go around. Maybe we can find a safer route there.
They're all over Chizuruya. Why is this?
Ringo, we already know this. Stop repeating stuff that we already know.
It's gonna take us a while, but we can avoid town. All right then. Let's move.
I don't care how scared I am. In a situation like this, I'm grabbing a fucking weapon. Not trying to warm up to the freaking person I'm interested in dating. Fuck that. I don't want to get that thing's attention though. But then, no. Oh, you tried. What's up? What's up? What's up? You're dead. Ugly doings, John. Ugly doings that have to be done. Oh no. Not done with the game, but it's just all the crazy shit here. It's definitely not appealing to have to do, but you gotta do it. You gotta face your fears. Got knocked over. What got knocked over? Did I miss something? Oh, is this a shrine? Oh, it is. Hold up. I was about to pass this. All right. I wonder if bandages can be offered as well. But here's what I'm thinking, chat. I'm thinking that with how many first aid kits I have 4 first aid kits, and I have 9 red caps, 8 caps. I have 8 red capsules. I think I'm gonna sell a lot of this stuff. Point being, because, well, one, I'm not really in a need to use any of this stuff because I still have a lot of first aid kits left. And 2, honestly, that's, well, no, the other reason is because I need the faith. I don't know any other way really to earn more faith other than selling these offerings. You can't sell the first aid kit and the red capsules, so like, in my opinion, this is the next best thing you can do. Now, I'm about to be an idiot. Hold on, we're gonna save first. Where is it? Yeah, right here. I'm about to be an idiot, and I'm gonna try to go back here. Where Big Brother's chilling out at. I hope he's not like guarding anything. Go up, then right. I don't know if enemies respawn or not. I know certain ones seem to respond. I mean, I said respond. Respawn in the shrine. But in terms of like in the real world, if we're gonna call it that, that's not me heading towards anything, mind you. Like I don't know what the hell is the scenario for Pinnacle in this game. All the Silent Hill games have like something slight going on, but I know that it's usually just the manifestations also of the main character. That's what it usually ends up being for Silent Hill games. Their fears, their desires, their, can't remember the other, their guilt. I think like that's like the main things that usually manifests. Thing is though, I don't know why Shin and Rinko are here as well, which leads me to believe that maybe in this Silent Hill, or maybe it's in all of them, the character, everything that's happening to the character is apparently like spawning into the real world and fucking everything up. One theory. A farmer's story. Son, you better read this and get it through your thick head. Let me take you back to something that happened during the war. One day, some high and mighty military police from out of town got pissed drunk and decided to kick over the statue of the Inari-sama. He even spat on it. The next morning, all those policemen were found dead in the waterway. Their corpses, bloated and heavy as hell. They got carted off to the medical examiner's office so the coroner could take a look. You know that place a few minutes from us? I was one of the people who helped carry the bodies and wash them, so I saw everything with my own two eyes. When the doctor pulled his knife to the bellies and opened them up, a whole swamp of stomach churning gunk came pouring out. And I don't mean their guts either. From their neck to navel, hell, even right up to their asses, those bodies were stuffed full of decomposing rats, birds, frogs, snakes, you name it. And the look of frozen terror on their faces. I'll never forget that. The moral of the story is that you better not ever, ever disrespect Inari-sama in any way, even if you're drunk. Now grab my beer. So he's basically trying to say they were cursed. I can believe that. All right, so I think there's an enemy in that corner, but we're gonna kill this one first. Y'all like that counter? That was a good counter. Wombling, wombology. Something just happened. The game just froze for a second. It was just for 1 second, but I know that meant that it was loading something in. Yeah, you tried it, bitch. What? Is it because I attacked first? Nope. Oh, that was what? All right, whatever. I'll let you have that. Wait, did you not die? No, you did. Okay. Let's heal up a little bit. Try not to be nonchalant with my heals, but at the same time, it's good to top off your health. Chocolate. I'm most likely gonna sell this. Well, offer it. What I need is a toolkit though. How am I doing actually on the items?
Go away.
Come on. You gotta be kidding me. Yo. Okay. Nope. Gotcha.
My weapon's about to break.
I know. I know. Left and back and back and back, left and back, left and back. We're gonna go back to the pipe for the time being. And Inari-sama. So we're definitely gonna sell the candy bar. Gonna give this up to I think this does the exact same thing that Divine Water does. So we have two options. We can sell one of the Divine Water and one of the Ramoon, or I think the smarter play would be to, what are we doing an offering of right now? I think that we should sell both of the Divine Waters. That's 100 faith that we get for that. If I sell both of the Ramoons, we get 130. We get 190 if I do the Divine Waters. Let me see something real quick. So the next upgrade that I could get if I sell these right now seems to be health and sanity. I think I want the health. My sanity isn't really too much in trouble. When's the next thing that I could afford to do right away would be sanity. But stamina and increasing the Oi-omoi slots, that one is gonna be the most difficult because they want 3,000 for that. Like, shit. Well, I don't know why it jumped up so high in price, but that's besides the point. End of the day, if I'm choosing, I think that the play should be that I do the Ramoons. I might not ever really need the Divine Water like that, but just to have one just in case would be ideal. And it does more than what the Ramoons can do since it's a full restore to sanity. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do health though. Oh, I can't do it yet. I don't have an Emma. I completely forgot about that. Oh shit, I did that early for no reason. I mean, it'll still pay off later on. It's just, we're gonna be sitting with this faith for a hot minute.
Something just flew by.
Shoo, let's get out of here, okay?
I go, shut up. Trying so hard to to look good. I can't even say look good in front of Shu. Trying so hard to appeal to Shu. Ain't nobody care about that shit right now. Niggas are trying to survive.
Where are those two?
The capsules. Of course, the music's getting intense. Where are we right now? Going down the steps is impossible, it looks like. How did they wait? They huh? Absolutely looks like there's no way to go through here. Am I blind? I might be blind, chat. Give me a second. Let me try and think this out. So I try to go here. Let's zoom in. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a way to progress this way. So it looks like I gotta go around and probably drop down, maybe? That might be the play. Which means there's probably gonna be enemies going back the way I came. Yep.
Hinako, this way.
I don't trust you. That's the first time you actually said something trying to help me. Plotting on my downfall. Jealous ass. Be your own people, man. What the fuck? Oh no. I can't. Oh no. Nope. You tried it. Counterattack. I bet you she led me right into that shit too. Let's see. Didn't I read on this guy before? No? Fogtown. Oh, it is different. The enemies in the dark shrine, in the shrine places, are different from the enemies in the Fogtown. Okay. I saw that thing and I thought it was the same one we saw before in the dark shrine. That's why I'm saying that. But it's actually different. So let's read on this one. A particularly suspicious monster that walks around on all fours. The greedy staring eyes, the greasy palms, the disgusting way it acts all chummy with me. All of it is completely repulsive. What's more, it never even bothers with guys. Typical. Hida goes crazy with her dialogue. Her descriptions for these monsters are wild. But human at the same time. There's a lot of personality shining through. I like it. But I can clearly understand what that's supposed to represent. I feel like an enemy just appeared. Anticum. Or at least it sounds like one did. Tried to get the sneak on me. I was ready that time. I'm listening. Listening to every fucking sound. Now, why'd the door close behind me? I hear heavy breathing. If I could take the bandage and use it, that'd be great. But I sadly cannot. Step back, girls. This calls for a real show, man. The hot-blooded baseball samurai steps up to the plate. So look, there's definitely a theme of like masculinity, the idea that that the women have like crazy. There's clearly a theme of like the man being above the woman in this that they're trying to drive home, and this has to deal with what, you know, this takes place in the 1960s, I think, and this is stuff that Hinako had to deal with, how she needs to act more feminine, how she needs to, you know, get married to find love and peace. And, you know, it's very impressionable stuff at a young age. And it's honestly effed up, too, that she's dealing with such a thing. I guess my question that I'm having, which I know I'm not going to get the answer to for a while, is what exactly is this going to lead into? You know? What is going to be the end result of all of this by the end of the game? And sadly, I don't think I'm going to get the full answer by the end of this full playthrough. But still gonna try. See what's in here. Nice try. Nothing useful. Kitchen knife. Oh, the kitchen knife. Come in handy. Come in handy. Yeah, yeah. I really don't want to give up the bat, though. Call me stupid, but I'm trading that for the kitchen knife. And with that, I will switch to the baseball bat until it breaks. Chocolate. I kind of want to make a dash back to deposit some of this stuff. But I have a feeling that if I was to try to go through the door, it's not going to let me. Yep, it doesn't. I'm locked. Locked in for now. So in that case, let's lock in. What the f- I don't like it. Well, that was disgusting.
My weapon's about to break.
It's okay. We kind of want it to break. I can't go any further that way. So here's the thing. I'm a little nervous. I don't want to lose that candy bar. So I'm trying to think right now what we should give up for the candy bar. And the only thing I could think of would be the Ara-abare. You know what? Yeah. Yeah. We gotta do it. The candy bar is worth so much faith. Now I'm gonna hate myself if when I hop out that window, I realize that I can like hop back inside. Because if that's the case, I could have saved that Ara-abare. So I could have done it. All right. There was no way for me to fully know without actually doing it. So, you know, it is what it is. Sucks, but that's life. You got to make decisions sometimes. Sometimes they're going to be wrong. All right, this thingy. A face, two faces, three faces, four. A monster with a thronging mass of faces. I'm not familiar with any of the faces, yet they seem to know me. It spouts repulsive things one after the other, violating the peace and quiet of wherever it goes. It's crazy stuff. Oh, stuff updated with Rinko. Rinko is earnest and works really hard, but she also tends to get a little too caught up in her own ways of seeing things. Once she's come to the conclusion in her head, it could be like pulling teeth to convince her otherwise. Although we're the best of friends now, we've had 2 or 3 huge fights in the past that ended with us not speaking to each other for weeks and weeks. I'm sure we'll end up fighting again in the future. But even if we do, I know we'll be able to make up again. That's pretty positive for you, Hinako. Gotta say. Oh, we never read this. Sakako Sakako is very in touch with her spiritual side. She seems to always have some god or apparition visiting her dreams, telling her about this or that. According to Sakako, there's been quite the supernatural disturbance around Ebisugaoka, Ebisugaoka, or Ka. Dang it. Something about an ancient god who's furious about having their flowers stolen from them, and now they're out for revenge or whatnot. Crazy work.
I don't know what to do now. She's suffering. I can't just...
What the heck is that discussion y'all are having? Sir. What about me do you need to give up on? Shu is losing reason. Oh wait, what am I doing? The shrine. All right. We're gonna go ahead and do more offerings. Give up the chocolate, give up the tea, give up the haigashi, give up the comb. Bam. We have a lot of faith now. So with us doing that, I think it only makes sense I find the... Yep, here we go. Take the remove. I can't sell the bandages. I gotta remember that. But I'll take them for now. Okay. And now we go where? We could go down to that, or we could go straight ahead over here.
I'm going to be in trouble if I don't find a new weapon soon.
I think we're all right, Hinako. Sure, the bat isn't like in the greatest quality, but you still have a full thing on your... You have a full thing on your knife, and you have a full thing on a steel pipe. So, yeah. Whole goal right now should be honestly to use the bat until you can't anymore. Smiling every time I find one. Of course. Ugly piece of shit. Emma. All right, so it was worth going over here. Now, technically, I didn't have to use my bat on that enemy, those two enemies. I could have just ran away. I know, but I didn't feel like trying to dodge through all that the whole time, so I made my choice, and I'm sticking to it. So, stamina or health? I think I said I was gonna do the health, and then no, you're good. Oh my god, I know what you're talking about. What's his name? Dang, why do I not remember his name? But yeah, the guy in the fox mask does look like, what's his name from Kingdom Hearts? Now that's gonna bug me. I don't remember his name. Chat, if you play Kingdom Hearts, you'll know what I'm talking about most likely, if you paid attention. But you know what? I'm gonna do the sanity. I'm gonna upgrade the sanity, only because maybe I should just do the stamina though. It might be worthwhile to invest into the even though I could get the sanity and the health right now. I'm gonna be honest, chat. I don't think I need to worry too much about my health with how many first aid kits I have. Yeah, I can easily like get messed up and stuff, but between sanity and stamina and health, I'd say the main thing that I'd honestly want more is the stamina at the moment. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, because sanity isn't really too much of an issue right now. Yeah. We'll see if I regret that later. I should have saved before I did it, but you know, that's just me being decisive at the end of the day. No point in overthinking it. Just do it. All right. See what bullshit we gotta deal with coming up. All right. I heard y'all talking downstairs.
You're lying, aren't you, Shu?
Beats me.
You really think you can fool Hinako?
Hinako! You're late. I was worried about you.
He wasn't worried at all. He knew his dear partner would be alright.
Oh, yeah? Thanks.
You know, they probably said that name so many different times, and I just cannot remember how to actually say it. The heck is that sound? Some creature walking around? Why does it sound like a freaking... Sounds like a dog. And then I'm gonna choose to go down this little corner right here like an idiot. I know some of y'all might be like, why is he walking all over the place? I'm trying to be strategic because some of these monsters actually respond based off of you running. So I'm not trying to like just run somewhere instantaneously just because I want to get somewhere faster. Trying to be aware of my surroundings and be ready to do whatever. For real. I'm ready for whatever. Most of y'all don't remember Young Jeezy. That was the shit back then. To me. For real. All right. Looks like there was nothing. I'm gonna try running for a little bit. That wasn't for nothing though. I will say that we did get a toolkit, so I'm not mad at it. One thing I don't know though is whether the weapons do the same amount of damage or if it varies. Because I know that the way you swing and use the oh, hold up. I think I see what type of enemy it is. I don't think. Oh. You tried it. Sniffing up a storm. Like what? So I'm a little confused on what exactly happened there. I think I understand how this enemy works. So it looks like it'll like summon Tentacruel essentially to spawn out of the ground. Yeah, it spawns Tentacruel to the ground, and then they'll like hold you in place so you can get hit by one of the other enemies or by it eventually, because it looks like when you get caught by those things you get stuck there for a good minute. But we were intelligent and we handled that situation like a boss. Huh? I know it's easier said than done, but panicking is definitely something you gotta try not to do in these type of situations. No one said it was easy being cheesy. Same thing could be said for being calm. All right. Let's use that bandage. So the chocolate is a nice find, but we also need to find a shrine. That's where we need to go. This takes you somewhere else, it seems. Okay, a Buddha statue whose head got torn off. Not ominous at all. Kind of don't have a choice sometimes. How you be, Zemus? Good, good, good. The carpet. Kind of glad I have hardwood floors. For the carpet over the. I guess I just find that it's easier to clean than the other, but I guess like there's the pro and cons always with that type of stuff. What's up with this? That's from the Oban Festival. I didn't get to read that. Damn it. Information. Lanterns. Here we go. Evil warding lanterns. A type of revolving lantern that has a long history in Ibisu. Chat, at this point, I'm just gonna say Ibisu because I cannot pronounce that whole name. It's too much. Ibisu, the picture silhouette rotates inside the lantern due to the air current that the candle makes. Normally, revolving lanterns are for entertainment, but the ones in Ibisu were specifically used to ward off evil. In Ibisu, there's a custom where women in unlucky ages hang it on their front door upon Oban. What is Oban, though? You know what? I feel like looking it up right now. I'll look it up later, chat. Let's read this other one. This is about the Space Wars stuff that she would play with Shu. Space Wars wasn't just about fighting evil with laser guns, though. We'd pretend to analyze the enemy by drawing alien sketches. During PE, we'd say that the class was a training camp for the Space Army. I think we played with dolls too. Right. I think that's when we were training in first aid in order to assist the injured. Personality. Lost. All right, let's see what's over here. Wait, did we save, chat? I honestly can't remember if we saved or not. I think I want to go back and see. Just to be safe. And while we're at it, can we sell anything? No. But honestly, all things considered, we're doing pretty good, chat, in terms of managing our faith to upgrade our abilities.
Cut it out. I don't want to talk about that right now.
Why is she still doing
I'm not
this?
gonna cut it out. I'm gonna keep bringing it up until you snap back to reality.
I said, knock it off. Seriously.
Look, I'll just come right out and say it. Hinako's dead, okay? She's gone. She's living a better life in another world.
What?
Oh. Partner, what took you so long? Come on, let's get going.
Huh? That, oh, hold on. Hold on. This, I think this just went in the direction of what I know Silent Hill for being, in more ways than one. I'm gonna see if something else happens in the next cutscene, but that was pretty telling.
Used to hang out around here a long time ago.
The only thing though with that is I guess the question would be, what was that beginning then?
It's locked. There never was a lock here, though.
The key should be somewhere in the school.
Can we take a break now?
I can't tell if she's saying stuff just to mess with Shu's head, or if she's actually telling the truth. Because she's just been jealous of shit this whole playthrough. And that would make me wonder if what she said is true, then
I can't. I need to take a break.
why is she just now saying this?
You must be exhausted too, huh? You can take a rest. I'll go see if I can find the key.
No problem.
What? I want you by my side, Shu. I need you here. Please, stay with me. Please.
You don't really need me to.
You should rest up too. I'll go find the key.
You really should. You were at the front leading us the whole time. Hinako just tagged along behind us, so she's just
Hey.
fine.
What do you mean she just tagged along?
Don't worry about it. You two stay here and rest. I'll be back.
So done with her. The bullshit. All right. Let's read this one first. Not to brag, but we've taken down the enemy's mothership, the giant UFO, on many occasions. However, each time that happened, the Galactic Imperium would deploy more and more troops from their home planet. As we grew older, we were able to have a better understanding of the heroes by watching television, and I think we came up with some elaborate backstories for the enemy leaders. By this time, it was a world that only Shu and I knew. Okay. Middle school. Ebisu Middle School. This is the middle school that I attended. It was built when the town was financially well off during the damned construction. So the beautiful facilities are at odds with the rest of the dull buildings in town. I think I met Rinko during my first year here. I remember her surprise when she heard that I called Shu partner. Ebisu used to be a lively town with an ample labor force for construction and coal mining when this school was built. The town was always bustling and the school was full of students. The students at the time studied how to further improve the town as adults. The students of our time now study so that we can leave to go to a bigger town when we're adults. Okay. It is a town. All right, so we have a school to explore now. This isn't going to be disturbing or anything.
Haven't been here since graduation.
I don't think there was any other door that we can open, but at the same time, I can't help but wonder. Hold on. No good, it won't budge. I think that's where we came from. So that makes a little sense. What about this? I should look for the key back to the gate. Y'all can't tell me that looks like that doesn't look like the shadow of an enemy at first. But then, again, it could be just the leaves of the tree outside. Either way, great shadow work. So, there's a path we can take to go outside. It's a path upstairs, and then there's this long hallway. Let's go upstairs first. What the heck? What a long name this is. Chrysantheminius, grown by our very own vice principal, have won the governor's prize. Did you know that the vice principal, Matsu, has a green thumb? His exquisite Christian Themimus took the top prize in their category at the Floral Culture Fair held by the Prefectural Council. If you haven't already taken this opportunity to admire the vice principal's masterful pruned flower displays on the school grounds. Oh, they're saying take the opportunity to do this. Stairwell. The vice principal enjoys gardening and waters the flower beds on the school grounds in his spare time. Nothing in there. I need a key. Can't open. Some yokan. I guess there wouldn't be a shrine in the school, or at least not inside of it. It would be on the outside, more than likely. Decisions. You know, I think I'm probably doing this out of order. We should probably go outside first, see what's over there, and then we work from there. Doing so will also probably give us an opportunity to find a shrine, and bam, just like that. Origami of rumors. Ha. Looks like someone heard my prayers. To whichever god who answered them, thank you.
Sokura's older than the school. I remember hearing a wealthy man built the school here when he struck it rich from dam construction.
Dam construction, huh? Go back down. Yep. Oh yeah. Save again, just to be safe. Good. Okay. We need 3,000 to get the Amori slots. As for sanity, That's probably gonna be the next thing that we do an upgrade of. Considering how cheap it would be. Look at that.
Just what I needed.
To all facility on patrol duty, to prevent the students from going to the second floor, please ensure the corridor is locked at the end of the day. On patrol this week, Vice Principal Matsu.
The box won't open. I need a key.
Teacher's journal. The vice principal is so paranoid about his keys that he always takes them with him wherever he goes. So it's kind of ironic that he lost his keys to the stairwell. He's looking for them frantically like a madman. He had the nerve to ask me to help him find them, but I'm the one who needs help with this pile of paperwork I have. Crazy work.
It's empty.
Can't go in that way. So the vice principal, blah, blah, blah. All right. So he lost it on the stairway. Interesting. And there's nowhere that we can like squeeze through or anything like that. Okay. I don't know why I thought I saw something that we could use here. Either way, that looks like that leads over to like research or something like that. I don't want to go there yet. The heck am I hearing? Out. Lord. Got the first aid. And the bandage. And a burger. How we doing in terms of items? We have no room to hold anything else right now. I don't like that. School founders antidote. Buy as much of that mountain land as you can. Borrow money if you must, for it will surely bring you great wealth. Shortly thereafter, the country commenced their dam construction plan, and the mountain Mr. Yononde had purchased was indeed a boon. He spent every last yen he earned on his hometown of Ebisu. One result of his generosity was Ebisu Middle School. Mr. Yonde donated the Inari statue and housed it inside the small shrine seen on school grounds as his way of saying thanks to the fox that blessed him. Gray Fox. All right, so there was a door that I could jump through. What the hell? Weird. One open, need a key. I guess this is the other side of the stairs, which could be where the teacher dropped the keys. Could be an easy screenshot. For a thumbnail. Need a key. All right, so what I'm thinking is this. We have 2 bandages, right? I say that we go out there, try to use the bandages. And, oh, it's stuck. Never mind. So it kind of looks like we've been everywhere, but I think there's a possibility the stairs in the middle might be open now. Let's give that a try. Nope. Still locked. Still won't open. Okay. Where did we not try? Because we've tried all the doors on the second floor. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I forgot all about that lock. Although, to be fair, I don't know the passcode. But there's a possibility there might be proof in here that I didn't notice. I have no idea what to type in. I mean, if it was a letter lock, I definitely would type in oregano. That'd be an amazing feat, and y'all know it. Oregano or even loaf. What the hell is that? I think I found where we need to go. Oh, great. This thing. Well, yeah, you already noticed me. I don't even know if this thing actually will stay dead this time. I was. Oh! Uh-oh. Almost. Almost my spleen. Okay, it doesn't stay dead. All right. What are we doing? What are we doing? Look around, look around. Go in here, go in here. Hinako. Gotta move fast, gotta move fast. What's this? Origami of rumors. I've always despised her. She goes around pretending like she doesn't want to be a girl when she knows full well that she's so much cuter than everyone else. She makes me sick. End her career right now. Hinako. Oh, God. Oh. Lovely time to be attacking me. And that big thing is right behind us, you know? What's here? Nothing? Oh, Marsupilami's over there. Gotcha. Can I open this? Nope. Yeah. Another one? Wait a minute. What happened to the... Oh, are y'all just gonna keep spawning? Is that what it is? Gotcha. Okay, I'm not about to waste all my weapons on you. Nothing's over here. That enemy is going to be annoying to deal with, but I kind of have no choice. Let's try and get a back attack on him before he does shit. What? Of course. Ain't no way you're running over here to attack me. All right. You didn't notice me yet. So we found Emma and we found honestly, that's all we really found. We found Emma. We don't have the key we need though. A sledgehammer. That's new. Heavy weapons. Hold RT to unleash a powerful attack. The longer it's held, the more brutal it will be. While using focus, you will remain where you are and take a defensive stance. This will allow you to block most attacks, but your ability's durability will decrease much faster. Okay, so I can block with this weapon. While your focus gauge is full, push R1 to switch from a defensive position to unleash your focus attack. Okay, I think I understand it. So I have to use heavy attacks when I'm using a heavy weapon, obviously. Hold R2 to do that. Focus will, when using the focus, I'll take a defensive stance. But it also allows me to block, even though I can't like move around, but takes up more durability. And R1 to switch from a defensive position to a focus. Oh, maybe you don't have to use it in that way either. Hold on. Yeah, never mind. I take it back. You don't have to do heavy attacks, but it looks like you might as well do heavy attacks in this way. All that said, we still haven't found what we were looking for. So. Wait, where'd that thing go? Oh, it's all the way over there now. I think I tried going this way already. Ain't no way. Yo. What? That has to be an on-purpose thing. Yeah, you just choose to chase after me. I understand now. Yo, if he would have pulled me in from over there, I would have been so tight. What are we doing? Where are we going? I'm so confused. Do I just attempt to kill it again? Yeah, it's just a temporary death every time. So I don't know. What exactly they are wanting from me at the moment. Go back into the shed, maybe? See if I find something there. Hold on, chat. Need to pee. Give me a second. I'm gonna pause it. right, I'm back. And guess what? I still don't know where to go. Time to start looking at our notes. Documents. Origami rumors. Don't think this has anything to do with me. School paper cutout. Oh, yeah. Wait, didn't we? Yeah, we read that already before. Don't really need to read the autopsy. Uh, I mean, this is kind of something, but it's also not. I mean, maybe this area is designed to just be for finding those extra items to help out and stuff. But yeah. And
Wait.
oh wait, oh wait, we just got the key, I think. Yeah, main building, second floor key. All right, cool. Nope. Can't go in through there. Go around. So I guess that's the steps that they were talking about. Fuck. Oh, great. We got puppets in the hallway. Joy. Oh. To all students, the game known as the Fox's Sacrifice is hereby banned. Partaking in the recent fad is forbidden. Any students caught playing will have their parents or guardians notified and be severely punished. So, okay. Um, from what I've played in this game so far,
The box won't open. I need a key.
you can't have your back turned to these things. Okay. Don't like that. Hold on. I gotta heal. Also, how are we looking on items? Plenty of first aids. We have 2 Ramones and a toolkit. We have room for like 1 extra item that isn't like the other. My old classroom. One of these things is not like the other.
What's that?
It's a note. Before we read and pick up the note and all that crap, let's double check for some things. Origami of rumors. She should just disappear. I hope someone kills her or abducts her. I don't care. Just whatever gets Hinako out of my life once and for all. It's Rinko's handwriting. Shu sat here. Still the best partner, right? Unopened envelope. Hinako isn't coming. I'm sorry for lying to you, but I thought that I needed to get you alone to find out how you truly feel. Look into your heart and try opening this box with your true feelings. Do you remember that day when just the 2 of us went to the cafe? We talked about how it felt like we're delinquents since we're supposed to be going to school that day. But you know what? I didn't care what the other people thought about us because as long as I could spend time with you, that was all I needed. We both ordered the same cake that day. I can still remember how my heart almost burst out of my chest the moment the same words flowed from those lips. The sweet and tart fruit on the cake. The taste still lingers in my mouth like it was yesterday. Do you still remember that taste too? Oh boy. I sat here and behind me was Rinko. She used to give me the right answers. And you sat at the front of the class, Hinako? Okay. It's crazy that Shu was all the way over here in this corner. She was right here. You was all the way in the front, yet she's still having this beef with you as if you was always looking, you know, it's childish ways. All of it. All the beef. All right, it looks like it's a puzzle.
That wasn't right.
All right, so slide. Okay, never mind. Okay, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not really sure what they are asking in this puzzle. Let me see. Uh, sweet tart fruit on the cake. The taste still lingers in my mouth like it was yesterday. Blah blah blah. I don't really know what this has to deal with fruit though. Okay. Well, so I guess they want you to focus on the fruits, maybe. Does the pie count? I don't know what kind of pie that is, so and that's a pumpkin, I think. So that counts. I didn't need that. I didn't need another pie reference. Why is my brain going blank? Zemus, is a pumpkin a fruit or is it a vegetable?
Nothing.
Okay, so it is a fruit. Okay. Makes sense.
No, that's not it.
Uh, let's try taking the pie off then. Now it's all just fruits. Hmm. Okay. Well, based off of that, I guess before I try and use my idea with that, let me read this again. We both ordered the same cake that day. I can still remember how my heart burst out my chest, but I don't think that's just important. It's this part. The sweet tart fruit of the cake. The taste still lingers in my mouth like yesterday. Sweet. Pumpkin is not sweet. That is true. Yeah, I guess if we're talking tart sweet, a strawberry maybe? And maybe the pineapple. No, the pineapple might not be that. Hmm. Okay. Let me think for a minute. All right, so strawberry definitely should be one. Uh, we're gonna hold off on the pineapple for the time being. That is definitely a sushi icon. And that looks like a vegetable, so that's not that. Let's think. That's an eggplant. I still don't think that the the pumpkin is part of this. Some apples can be sweet. I think most apples are honestly sweet. I'll leave that for now. What is this icon? So this looks like just trees right there, but this, what is it supposed to be? A flower? Close that back up. Right now, I wanted to see everything that looks like that's supposed to be a fruit. So these are grapes. These are pineapples. That's an apple. That's a cherry. Put the pie away. Ain't no way. What was that supposed to be? Was that supposed to be an orange? I'm so done. That was supposed to be an orange, according to chat. All right, whatever. Unopened the envelope. So, you did remember. Well, that makes me feel very special. By the way, are you over Hinako now? I apologize if I sound blunt, but I want to make it clear that girl is dead. What? I know you're going through a rough time right now, and you must be in such a pain, but you know I can be there for you. Would you rather go through it yourself still? I can picture us slowly unfolding the pages of our hearts and talking about all the small, mundane details of our day-to-day lives. By filling up one journal after another with our thoughts, I know we can make a fresh start, a blank page upon which we could write a new story of our lives. Surely you see it too. Oh boy. So, all right. Let's read this back. All right, so. Well, let me see what the icons are. Let's see what we're working with here. Okay. This is definitely a lot different. Let's read the journal again. All right. Unfolding the pages of our hearts, taking out the small mundane details of our day-to-day lives, filling up one journal after another with thoughts. I know we can make a fresh start, a blank page upon which we can write new stories of our lives. So, I think this is all about pages. So get rid of the sunflower seeds. Get rid of the fan. I don't know what that is. Unfolding the pages. None in here seem to talk about whatever that is. That looks like a branch. No dice. I don't know what that is, so I'm gonna say no to that. That looks like sandals. Looks like the Metroid Prime symbol. Screw attack symbol. And I could say the crane, but in all honesty, the crane isn't a book. That's all that seems to have been mentioned in this. She kept talking about unfolding the pages and about journals. Yeah, Just a new story. So let's do that. I still got something wrong apparently. What if we put this away?
That wasn't right.
Okay. That's not a book, right? No, it's not. Neither is that. Or that. Something over here must count as a book. Oh, wait. Hold on. Yeah, I think I screwed up. Hold on, y'all. Wait. All right. There we go. That was my bad. I didn't realize I slid that thing back. That was a book also. I'm glad to hear that you're trying to stay positive and remember, I'll always be here for you if you need anything. You know, you're not the only one who's sad because Hinako's no longer with us. If the two of us could huddle together, we could soothe this pain that bites like the cold of winter. And then, surely spring will arrive, welcoming us with sakura in full bloom to celebrate our union. Can you picture the beautifully blooming sakura awaiting us? This girl's poetry over my death, supposedly. Okay. So this time she mentioned about positive. I don't think the top portion is important. You know, you're not the only one who's sad because Hinako's no longer with us. The two of us huddle together. We could soothe the pain that bites like the cold of winter. So either huddle or winter is part of this. But I don't really see anything that represents that, in all honesty. Now, the cherries, they are like a she said a sakura in the full bloom. So a sakura is a cherry blossom tree, I think. Or is it just a sakura tree? So I saw the cherry here. So the cherry right there should be correct. We'll leave that. Get rid of the orange. Get rid of the pie. All right. That's a tree. Not tall trees, just a tree. That's a pumpkin. That looks like a 4-leaf clover. That looks like a branch. What even is that? Is that fireworks?
No, that's not it.
Okay. Well, clearly we can't have everything here, so let's close that. Try again. Okay. Not a problem. Let's close this. Nope. Okay. I don't really know what would count as a cherry blossom tree, though. So the only thing I can think to do is get everything that looks like a tree. Keep the cherry out. And then go from there. Yeah, keep that. All right. So that's everything. All right, sir. Easy, miss. Let's see. Brain. Let's try taking the cherry off. That did nothing. Let's try thinking a little more literal. in a sense. This looks like a bonsai tree. A bonsai tree does not in any way or form end up looking like a sakura blossom tree, like a sakura blossom. So, close this. Close that. Yeah, I was trying to keep all the things that look like a tree, but maybe some of these are actually like representative of a cherry blossom. Pie. So orange. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't think that can represent a cherry blossom, no matter how I look at it. No? Dang it. Oh, my brain. Brain. Fresh brain. Trying to keep everything that's...
That wasn't right.
It's a 4-leaf clover. Something's wrong. Something is wrong. Like, that looks like a tree, though. That's the thing. I'm actually kind of lost here, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. There's no reason that it should be this one. That is a 4-leaf clover. I know I'm having a hard time deciphering a lot of these things, but that right there that I just slid open, that is definitely a 4-leaf clover. So, like, I'm trying to think outside the box here of what they feel represents it. Like, I guess...
Nothing. No, that's not it.
That's not it either. Everything with the tree icon. Lord help me. Maybe close that. No. Take the bonsai away. The bonsai, I don't think is part of this. Take that away. Okay. You know you're not the only one who's sad because Hinako's gone, blah, blah, blah. Cold of winter. I don't think the cold of winter is something that I need to pay attention to or worry about at this point. Let's just go off of the bottom. It says, and then surely spring will arrive, welcoming us with sakura in full blossom, in full bloom to celebrate our union. Right? Can you picture the beautifully blooming flowers awaiting us? And then, I mean, that's not real. That's really it. It seems to be focused around the idea of a cherry blossom. But the problem that I'm running into with this is that I don't know what actually represents a cherry blossom. I guess the tree might not be part of it, you know? Like I'm literally just spitballing everything. I guess. All right, take that away. All right, that's not one. All right, I will agree on the idea at this point. This can't be the cherry blossom. I don't know if cherry blossoms can actually grow in pots like that, but I would assume no. So, off of that logic alone, what do we have? We have cherries. I don't think that's part of it. We have this tree. We have the bonsai tree. And we have pie. I don't think it's any of these. We got this that looks like it could be something. That was the tree that I said probably isn't it. The pumpkin is no longer it. 4-leaf clover. And this. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It's not clicking in my head. What is it? Take the freaking 4-leaf clover off. I know this. What? You know what? Whatever. Dear Shu, I like you. I love you. I always have and I always will. I'll be waiting to hear what you think about me. Generic key. Might unlock the classroom door on the second floor. Shu hasn't read this letter. That made my brain itch.
Do you want to stay with your friends forever?
Junko, where?
Friends don't last forever. They will betray you eventually.
What?
Just as they say you betrayed them. Whether their worth is justified. That is for you to decide.
What are you?
Okay. Okay.
It's already made it this far.
Something just loaded in.
Why would someone put this here?
Antique comb. Final exams. 4th place, Sakura Asumi. 479 points. Toolkit. Well, I'm gonna repair this shit. Old annex main gate key. The key to the old annex behind the school. It could be used to open the hall doors. Note to teacher. Ayumi from track and field club said she found a key with a key box written on it during practice. If she still hasn't got it back to you, then she probably left it in her locker when she went to change. Ayumi. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if she forgot. She looked exhausted at the practice. Open the locker in the locker room. How we doing on items? We're full. Heal. So now they're here, huh? Liar, 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 liar. Origami of grievances. TT is the most disgusting person I ever met. I wish someone would destroy her locker. If anyone wants to make my wish come true, her locker combination is 377. Seems making secret codes of numbers and symbols is all the craze these days. Dirty. So I'm assuming I'm gonna be attacked as soon as I walk past that scarecrow. Oh, brother. Brother, brother, brother. 3, 7, 7. What? Is it not 377? Oh, that's oi. That's oi. Right? Did I miss something here? I don't want to, but if I need to, I will go back. Tempted to go to the shrine too right now. Um, hold on. Rumors, grievances. Isn't this what I read before? TT is the most disgusting person, blah, blah, blah. Maybe I did miss something. Talking about Oi Takashi. So don't want to go back up here, but raining outside, or is that just the trees waving in the wind? Uh, um, I'm pretty sure I went into every room. At least every room that it would let me. Think, think, think. Jimmy Neutron up in there. So, what do we have? We have the old Annex main gate key. So we can use that. And we have a note to the teacher. And a magic man. That is fine. I've done that myself before. Literally yesterday. Note to teacher, Ayumi from track and field club said she found a key with a key box written on it during practice. She still hasn't gotten it back to you. Then she probably left it in her locker when she went to change. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if she forgot the look. She looked exhausted at the practice. Okay. So it's saying that it should be in Ayumi's locker, but there is no locker for Ayumi, at least that I saw. Only for Oi. There's something more to this. Let's look at the origami again. Where is it? There we go. Origami grievances. TT is the most disgusting person I've ever met. I wish someone would destroy her locker. If anyone wants to make my wish come true, her locker combination is 377, which I thought was the combination to Oi. But it looks like it's for something else. But there's nowhere else in the building that we can use a combination like that. So there's some type of connection to this number. Maybe it's not the lock. No, but I literally was in the locker room and there wasn't any locker that I could interact with other than Oi's. Let's just use the annex key for now. I know those scarecrows are gonna start attacking me at some point. But for now, just out of curiosity, is there anything I could grab in here? Looks like a no. It's a no. We can't interact with that yet. Fuck it. Yeah, like I said, let's just go in here. Alright. Beautiful hallway. Can tell it's being upkept very well. Note between lovers. Mickey, I have absolutely no idea how that crazy formula spells Asisteru, but I love you too. Huh? That's not a real word, is it? Asiteru. Okay, whatever. It's probably going to be important later. I'm not saying it ain't, but hold on. Yeah, this is important apparently. It's like a piece to the puzzle. You never know. All right, what's in here? This sleeve got lifted off. Bullying, I'm sure, happens every day. If this was an anime. A Sakura Ayumi. Roll 4, line 2. So row 4, 2. So this one. Locker room key. That is used to open and close the school locker room. Sakura textbook. I'm a tortoise. The bus is calling out to me. I didn't get the news that the school would be so far away. Bus. The best thing in the world. I love it so much that I made it my locker combination. What, bus?
Message. Talk about childish.
Hold on. Hinako, you can't be talking about something being childish when you literally are still talking about playing Space Force with Shu. You know what? I'm gonna leave you be for now because you're going through a crisis right now. So we got that combination. What's this? Origami of grievances. Oh, how I wish I could climb inside his locker and drown in his smell. What? I can't believe. Oh, God. I can't believe his combination is the same as Aoi. That's so cute of him using his name in code. Climb into his locker and drown in the smell. Oh man, that's that crazy love. Some people like it, some don't. So I do want this chocolate bar, but I think shit's about to get real in a second. Uh-oh. It's getting closer. Okay. It begins. Let's get this over with. Mm-hmm. I'm sure you're not going to be the only one. Off! All right. Keep it moving. Note from male student. You can read girl code, right? Yoshida? Sato got a note from the girls that had 84 asterisk 4 written on it. Do you know what that means? You're an odd one. There you go. Toolkit. I heard something behind me, but we're gonna read this first. Note between lovers. 4,151 plus 3 square root to 7. I mean to 6. XOXO Mickey. I don't know what the what. Hold on. Let me get a calculator. I wonder if they expected you to use a calculator for this shit though. All right. Actually, can I use a calculator for this? No. Hold on. 4151. Hell. Square root of 3. 6. What? Wait. Did I do that right? I don't think I did. Hold on. Yeah, because it's saying 4,151 plus 3 square root. No, that's not square root. What is that? Man, my knowledge of with my math is starting to show with this, isn't it? Um, I can't even make that symbol on my computer or on the calculator itself. So 4,151 plus 3 and so that is square root. Okay. So then square root. Turn it into a scientific calculator. Okay. Okay. All right. 4,151 plus 3. And then where's the, I turned it to scientific calculator. And huh. I don't see I mean I see the symbol, but I don't see a way to make that into a into why is it a 3? Hmm. You know what? I'm just gonna keep going for now. I'll see if I figure it out later. Uh Looks like we technically though have everything we need. There might be one more page that we can find that'll help us with solving this, but as it stands right this moment, I don't really have any real tools to get an answer for this. What a twist. Yeah. Tried reading through all this again to get the locker combination answer, but no dice. No dice. All we could do is keep looking. Here we go. This must be for the other page. Note from male student. It's the code for baka. So you know, stupid. Girl code is based off of the alphabet. Basically, you just switch the letters with numbers and symbols that look like them. So Satu would be 54 plus 06. 5 looks like an S, and 4 looks like an A, right? And the plus is a T, and the 0 is a O, because they're basically the same shape. 6 doesn't really look like it, but apparently it's U. What? This was a thing that they did? So for my name, Yoshida, it'd be X05174. Okay. This is the most complicated way that you could go about trying to hide a message from boys, but you know what? Sure. So, in that case, do I have everything I need to solve this? Yeah, I do. Okay. Well, hold on. Let me make sure there's nothing at the end. No, doesn't look like it. So I really don't want to leave without that. I really don't want to leave without that chocolate, but I also don't have any means of this might be a dumb decision right here, but I'm still gonna do it. Okay, made it to the shrine. Gotta turn this in. Give up the Ari and the comb. Now we have 1,360 faith. Go back for the chocolate. Oh my God. Nah, chat, I did not notice that before. That was actually scary. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So her name is I. Oh, that shit moves so fast. I Takashi. Was that Oi Takashi? Oi Takenshi. Oi Takenshi. All right. So let's go to our journal. We're going to start from the beginning to try and figure this shit out. I am a tortoise. The bus is calling out to me. I didn't get the news that the school would be so far away. Bus, the best thing in the world. I love it so much that I've made it my locker combination. So, what in numbers? What numbers look like bus? 8. 8 would be bus. So 8 would be B. So B is 8. What looks like a U? Would it be 3? Hold on. I'm still thrown off. Oh wait, hold on. This helps though. So Satu would be 54. U would be 6. Okay, so bus would be 8. 8, 6. And the S would be 5. So 8, 6. Yeah. 8, 6, 5 would be the combination for her locker. Okay. So if we're going to Oi, then the thing that looks like the number that looks like a 4, I mean the one number that looks like an A would be 4 for Oi, right? But is that what we're trying to do? Hold up. Uh Uh, oh, how I wish I could just climb inside his locker and drown in his smell. Skip that part, actually. I can't believe his combination is the same as Oi. That's so cute of him using his name in code. So if his combination is the same as Oi and the girl's locker here name is Oi, how many numbers are there supposed to be? 3? Oh, so then this is easy. Hold on. This is much easier than I'm making it. So if we go back to this guy, Sakura, so he said, best thing, best thing in the world, blah, blah, blah. I love it so much that I made my locker combination, made it my locker combination. If he copied Oi, essentially, or made his name the same as Oi's locker, then that means that whatever bus is would represent the combination. So if we go back to this, I was what did I say that B was? B looks like it could be 8. So then the combination should be B for 8, U for 6, right? Wait, no. Hold on. Wait, no. It says it right there. 6 doesn't really look like it, but apparently it's U. So B for 8, 6 for U, and S would be 5 because 5 is the closest thing that looks like the letter. So, and together that should be 8, 6, 5. Something's off. What's off? Did I do it in the wrong order? What did I do wrong? 865. Is it the other way around? Does it have to be 5, 8? Wait, no. 5, 6, 8. It's not working. Okay. Okay, game. All right. Let's take a step back for a second. Can read girl code. Satu got the note from the girls that had 8, 4, asterisk 4 on it. Do you know what that means? Wait, what do I have? I'm over here trying to read this stuff, but in terms of key items, I have a locker room key, but I can't use that here. So where exactly am I using it? Open the locker in the locker. Hold on, there's another locker room.
Takes me back to my track and field days.
Okay, we're getting somewhere. Although I still don't know how to open Oi's locker. Takio. Sugayose, Akira Ayumi, Brain, work with me, Brain. All right, what's this? Or moon. Okay. Sakura Yami. I'm pretty sure we had something like that. earlier. Oh, a Sakura's textbook. Okay. Let me try that combination again. It was 865, I think. Okay, so that worked for his locker, I think, or her locker. Key, cabinet key. A small dainty key might open a cabinet in the school. Okay. Sugayose. Let's see. That's Sato. Oh, Yosede. It's code for Baka, so you know, stupid. It's only 3 numbers though. American. Trying to read this. All right, girl code is based off. Yeah, so he was explaining that portion to me. Basically saying it doesn't really look like it, but apparently it's a U. So for my name, Yoshida is X05174. Numbers there 54 plus so 6. But we can't use the plus, so that's not it either. So hold on. So Satu would be 54. The A, right? And the plus is a T. The zero's a O. Basically the same numbers. So then is this connected? Oh, it is, I think. If I'm reading this correctly. So yeah, everything is connected in different ways. And I think I can use the context of the blue and the green and the red to come up with that answer. So Uh, this is for Yasuda, right? Yasuda. So, but the thing is, why looks was Yasuda copying Oi? Is that what's going on there? In this code for Baka, it's code for Baka, so you know, stupid. Girl code is based off of the alphabet. Basically, you just switch the letters with numbers and symbols that look like them. So 8, 4, what looks like a K? I don't know what number looks like a K. 9? 4 honestly looks the closest in terms of, well, maybe not. So would it be 401? No. Wait, this isn't even the right person. I think I was okay. All right, this isn't even Yosida. This is somebody else entirely. Okay, we'll get to that one in a second. So who is this? This is Suga. Okay, so that makes it a little more easy. So Suga would be 5, right? Because 5 is closest to S. Uh, Suga. That's a 4-letter name. And her last name is even, or his last name is even longer. Suga. So what looks like a U? Brain. Oh, fuck. Oi is 4. All right. Okay. Dang, man. All right. So at least we got this one open. Oi was going to be 401. I happened to find out Suga's locker combination. The weird thing is, when you convert it to code, it looks like a cry for help. What am I supposed to do? It's not like I can do anything. So, a cry for help, SOS? SOS would be 505. school bag. My school bag is a bit worn out for some reason, but it's fine for carrying small things. Increases inventory capacity. That's helpful. But why is her school bag in there? Yeah. Yeah. So Tushi, man, I'm trying to see the name. Taiko. Tusichia Taiko. Okay. Is she in the, oh my gosh. I'm assuming it's a she, but I honestly don't know. This is the last page though for the locker stuff, it looks like. Unless there's one that I missed. So screwing up. Yeah. All right, grievances. TT is the most disgusting person I ever met. I wish someone would destroy her locker. If anyone that want, oh wait, is it that simple? Everything seems to connect. Oh, because I found the origami that told me the answer for Sugo, which was a cry for help, which is like a SOS. So that in context, yeah, okay. So I was overthinking for that one, but this one I think is the most straightforward. TT is the most disgusting person I ever met, blah, blah, blah. And apparently it is a her. TT. Yep. First name and last name starts with a T. It has to be right. So what was that thing saying the combination is? Hold on. It's 377. Amori, wolf. Deals additional damage when using weapons of high durability. Effective only for weapons with durability. Okay. Anything else in there? This used to be my locker. Okay. I don't know why that person had your thing in there, but I know it's gonna try and attack us. Yeah. Got the after school special. Anybody else? Why?
Finally found it.
Key back to the mountains. Key that opens the chain gate. Hold on. Let me just make sure I can't put another one on. So that's max stamina. This increases max health. I am gonna go off the limb here and say that we sacrifice the health for more damage. Because if we can kill them faster, I can only see that as a benefit. I could upgrade my health, but I said I was gonna go for sanity more than likely. That digital dash. I'm gonna sell this chocolate though, and another divine water. All right, so we'll go ahead and do sanity. Wait. What did we upgrade last time? We did the stamina again? Are we about to do stamina twice? That does help us dodge more early, but I could save up for the Amamori slots. You need 3,000 for that. Let's save. See, the thing is, my sanity I've been managing to keep under control. But man, sanity, health, sanity, health, sanity, health. I don't think I need the health. I really don't. If I'm gonna do an upgrade, it might as well be the sanity. And next upgrade, it's either gonna be stamina or it's gonna be, I'm gonna actually save up for the Amamori slots. That's my plan and I'm sticking to it. How long have we been going for? 3 hours? Giants. That is pretty big though. All right. Yeah.
Hey, since it's just the two of us, let's make our own version of Space Force. If you want.
I could be your partner. Or maybe some kind of femme fatale.
Got it. Found the key.
Welcome back. Sorry for the trouble. Your turn, partner. We've rested enough.
Sit down. Shu and I can stay up and keep watch over you.
No, I'm alright.
Hinako, get some rest. We'll stand guard while you're sleeping.
Nighty night, Hinako.
I don't want to sleep around you. You are literally. You want me dead.
Come on. You like that sort of thing, don't you?
In robot hell.
In turn, I shall save your soul by claiming the life of your own self. Do not push yourself. You need rest. The purifying water was perhaps too strong for you. You are far more delicate than I had realized. But you did well to make it this far, Hinako.
The heck was that sound?
Now, onward we go.
basically saying can't stop, won't stop. I don't believe you. Shit. All right. I think this is where I'm gonna stop, chat.
Make arrangements. Come.
We've been going for like almost 4 hours now. It's a good chunk of progress made in general. I would like to find a shrine before I stop, but I'm pretty sure it did save at the very least when I you know what, hold on, I'll try and find the shrine first and then we'll stop. Flames of disaster. Get some creature in there. Not like looking forward to that when I play next time. Is that a shrine? I believe it is.
You look even more beautiful today.
What? Yeah, we're gonna save this for next time. This is the shrine right here. Save. All right. So that took me a lot longer than I thought it would, being in that school. I think I spent more time in the school than I did in the outside area. But I'm still interested in where the story is going. Game is still managing to scare me at random points. And yeah, still got some other horror games to play this month. So no worries about when this ends, that there won't be anything left to see. I still have my playthrough that I'm gonna be doing with Magic coming up. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I'm gonna head out. I don't think I'm gonna come back with anything later tonight. At this point, probably not. But if I do, you guys will know. But as always, this is the Loaf King in the Lunchbox. If you enjoyed this, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell for more notifications. Consider checking out our social media in the description below. If you're interested in joining our Discord, it is available to join for free. And you can find that in the About section on Twitch, as well as in the description for YouTube. But I'm gonna head out. Never forget to stay luncheon. Catch y'all later. Peace. I'm not gonna lie to y'all also. I'm definitely being thrown off right now with the music that's playing in the game. There used to not be any music, and suddenly there's music on the title screen. Threw me off.